All right, YouTube. So, I just watched the Jim Acosta interview on CNN Newsroom with Brooke Baldwin. And, the thing is, I have to make a quick correction to Jim Acosta. People like him and the other legacy media outlets are no longer considered to be part of journalism because of their corporate agendas. People like myself, Styx, Memory Decipher, WCAM Studios, Wild Smile, the usual suspects, we are now the press in this country, and Jim Acosta has every right to complain about the fact that he gets booed at Trump rallies and wasn't able to give an audible broadcast, but that's just free speech at work, man. And I think it's kind of insulting when you say, this is an attack on the free press, because we are the free press. Guys like myself and others are part of the free press, and the reality is a guy like me could get a press pass to the White House and ask actually meaningful questions. I'm not going to be a kiss ass, but there are a lot of questions that you guys don't ask that need to be asked, and you still aren't doing it. It seemed for the most part you guys were all on board with the Syrian airstrikes, the Jerusalem embassy, and then the ending of the Iran deal. Those are all great in your guys' book, but Trump says something wrong, he throws out a weird tweet, you guys freak out and you guys talk about impeachment. And I know you guys really mean this, because I look at your comment section in the CNN videos filled with proxy accounts essentially carrying water for CNN, talking about things like, impeachment's coming soon and blah, blah, blah. Well, look at it this way. There has actually been no impeachable offense. So you guys are kind of barking up the wrong tree. And believe it or not, his supporters are loyal enough to the point where if there were to be a impeachable offense that he committed, we would automatically forgive him, because we realize that he's probably the best guy that we got in the White House now. And obviously that pisses off guys like CNN, Jim Acosta. But I will say that it's nice. That was a pretty good take. I'm going to end on that. But I will say that Ivanka coming on saying that the press is not the enemy of the people. That's true, because we're not. I think what they mean by that is that you guys are the enemy of the free people, because essentially what you're doing is you're trying to fuck with millions of people by calling them white supremacists for essentially supporting a political candidate, now the president. You degrade them on a constant basis. You call them Trump-tards, Trumpoids or whatever. So I want to go ahead and repeat something that Trey Gowdy said, because Trey Gowdy is, he's a crooked politician, obviously, but he does give a good speech, which is essentially, I guess, that supports my theory that all politicians are actors. But look at it this way. Trey Gowdy said, if you want to change somebody's mind, you can't call them names. And obviously that was directed to Trump, but I think it applies to everybody, including Trump, obviously, because he throws out a lot of insults. That's his right to free speech. And I don't think that he's unhinged. But yeah, I just think you guys need to start considering people like us on alternative media to be part of the press, because when you claim to be the press, the big five in the corporate media layout, it's really insulting. I mean, obviously, it's really insulting, but it's kind of not. It's not even factual, because a lot of you guys are losing a lot of viewers to guys like me, to Styx, to Memory Decipher, to WCAM Studios, to Wild Smile, everybody else that's on YouTube that does a really good job. I mean, geez, Dawson Wright probably gets more views on his YouTube. He's a baseball guy, more than than ESPN Baseball Tonight or whatever, because Dawson knows what the hell he's talking about, and he actually listens to his viewers. The problem is that CNN can't listen to their viewers because they don't have any viewers. This is the reason why they fill their comment section with proxy accounts and basically just parrot the same message and even say a little more, basically saying what they really think. But they can get away with it because they say, "Oh, those are our commenters." That's not us. And I'm still waiting for a response video, guys. I'm still waiting for a response video of someone like me to come out and say, "Oh, this is why I trust CNN, MSNBC, WAPO, New York Times." It's clock's ticking, so challenge is still up. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. Smash that like button, hit the sub button, and I'll see you later.